Good evening, students. In our today's session, we are going to continue the story, The Singing Lesson, written by Catherine Mansfield. Take page number 163 in your book. I think we need to start from the paragraph that starts with again. Again, the two light taps. She lifted her arms again, fast or too fast, and the idea of settling down fills me with nothing but disgust. Disgust was that Disgust was what he had written. That was as good as to say their engagement was definitely broken off. Their engagement, people had been surprised enough that she had got engaged. The science mistress would not believe it at first, but nobody had been as surprised as she. She was 30, Basil was 25. It had been a miracle, simply a miracle. No, to hear him say, as they walked home from church that very dark night, somehow or other, I have got fond of you. And he had taken hold of the end of her ostrich feather bow passes away from listening there. Yeah. So here, this is what again. No, we know that she is teaching the students. What kind of lesson she is taking them? Huh? Lament. Lament is a song. What kind of song it is? Sad song. So she is teaching them how to sing the song, where to give the pause, how to give the emotions. So she is teaching them properly. So at that time, while teaching them, she thinks in her mind how that letter was written by that man, what kind of letter it was. She just gets reminded about the letter that she had read recently, and though she is physically present in the class teaching the students, engaging them, her mind is all completely involved in that letter. What made him write that letter? What is the reason? Why did he write that letter? So she thinks about that. So initially, when she shares the news that she has been engaged with that person, nobody believed it. Nobody in that school believes that, especially that science mistress, no science teacher. She cannot believe what has happened. Is it a miracle or it has happened really? What is going on? She cannot believe what she is saying. Everyone cannot believe that. But as the case of that science mistress is concerned, she cannot believe what she is saying. And the main reason is she is 30. This music teacher is 30 years old, and the boy with whom she was engaged and he is 25 years old. So how this has happened? Is the possibility whether she can get engaged with the boy? Has it happened really? So some sort of doubts, suspicions, and they have all the teachers and others having in that school. Okay. So she just remembers that earlier meeting with that boy, and he had taken hold of the end of the ostrich feather bow, passes away from listening. So just that that man says that he likes this teacher very much. He likes the teacher very much. Repeat, repeat, says Miss Meadows. More expression, girls, once more. Now she comes back to her class and she starts to continue the lesson. You have to repeat the line, repeat it once again, repeat it, and you have to give out some more expression. Fast or too fast, the older girls were crimson, some of the younger ones began to cry. Big spots of rain blew against the windows, and one could hear the willows whispering, "Not that I do not love you." So here again, she is asking them to repeat the song once more with extra expressions. So at that time, now all the students are giving their full maximum to make it a perfect song. The older girls were crimson. They have gone. Their face is in complete red color, deep red color. And younger ones, they have started to cry because they are so much involved with that emotion of the song. Because since it is a lament song, they just feel it while they are singing it. They are feeling it and they start to cry when they are singing the song. Big spots of rain blew against the windows. One could hear the willows whispering, "Not that I do not." So there they what kind of feeling they give out. They are feeling sad at the same time. Just they feel that what is happening there. They see raindrops. So and at the same time, the madam is asking them. She remembers about the letter, the line of the letter. What is that? Not that I do not love you, but my darling, if you love me, thought Miss Meadows, I don't mind how much it is. Love me as little as you like. But she knew he didn't love her, not to have cared enough to scratch out that word disgust so that she couldn't read. Soon autumn yields unto winter dearer, she would have to leave the school too. She could never face a science mistress or the girls after it got gone. It got known. So here now again she thinks about the letter. How he can write that line. Not that I do not love you. So the what is the fact? What has happened really? He doesn't like her. That is the reason he has stopped the marriage. She thinks like that. The boy doesn't like the madam, the music teacher, the man with whom she was engaged to. He doesn't like this music teacher, so that he has cancelled the marriage. So, okay. Uh, Again, students are singing the song. Soon autumn yields unto winter days. She hears a line from the song and she thinks that she has to resign from that position too. She has to leave from that school. The reason is she has already revealed what has happened in their life. She has engaged with that boy. Everybody in the school, everyone, both the students and the teacher, everybody knows that. And now she cannot say them and what has happened to them, what has made him cancel the marriage. She cannot explain the thing. So she thinks about leaving the school. Okay. She would have to disappear somewhere, passes away. The voice began to die, to fade, to whisper, to vanish. Again, she plans to go somewhere else. After leaving the school, she doesn't want to remain in the place and she wants to go out somewhere. Okay. Again, she hears the lines, passes away. Now they are going to end the song. Suddenly, the door opened. A little girl in blue walked fussily up to the aisle, hanging her head, biting her lips, and twisting the silver bangle on her red little wrist. She came up the steps and stood before Miss Miller. So when they are singing the song, while the teacher is busy thinking about the letter and taking them classes, they see a little girl, okay, coming inside the class. She wears a silver bangle. She comes biting her lips. Okay, she came up the steps and stood before. She comes inside the classroom. Inside the hall, and she stands before that music teacher. Well, Monica, what is it? Oh, if you please, Miss Meadows, said the little girl, gasping. Miss Wyatt wants to see you in the mistress room. So she has some kind of announcement to be, some kind of news to be shared with this teacher, music teacher. So the music teacher calls the girl by the name Monica, Miss Moni. Well, Monica, what do you want? What is the reason? Why are you here? She's asking the girl directly. What is that girl responding? She says, Miss Meadows, Miss Wyatt wants to see you in the mistress room. What do you mean by that? Miss Wyatt wants to meet this teacher. Very well, said Miss Meadows, and she called to the girls, I shall put you on your honor to talk quietly while I am away. So you need not disturb others, you can talk quietly. She just before leaving the class, she tells her girls like that. But they were too subdued to do anything else. Most of them were blowing their noses, but they cannot talk anything, because already they are over. They are completely in that mood only. What is that? Lament mood, sorrow mood. The corridors were silent and cold. They echoed to Miss Meadows' steps. The headmistress sat at her desk. For a moment, she did not look up. She was, as usual, disentangling her eyeglasses, which had got caught in her lace tie. Sit down, Miss Meadows, she said very kindly, and then she picked up a pink envelope from the blotting pad. I sent for you just now because this telegram has come for you. So she is there before Miss Wyatt. Who is Miss Wyatt? Miss Wyatt is the headmistress of the school. So she comes to the room of that headmistress, and what kind of news she gets from that madam? She has received a telegram. She has received a telegram. That's why headmistress has called Miss Meadows. A telegram for me, Miss Vyat, Basil. He had committed suicide, decided Miss Meadows. Her hand flew out, but Miss Vyat held the telegram back a moment. I hope it is not bad news. She said so more than kindly, and Miss Meadows tore it open. No? When she announces that there is a telegram for Miss Meadows, no, she just imagines that that boy or that man, he might have committed suicide. What might have happened to him? So, what is his condition? What is the condition of Basil? She completely thinks about that boy or man. Okay. Her hand flew out, but Miss Vyat held the telegram. She cannot take that telegram in her hand. So Miss Vyat understands the situation, and afterwards Miss Meadows gets that telegram from her and she opens it. Pay no attention to letter. Must have been mad. What had stand today, Basil? She read. She couldn't take her eyes off the telegram. So pay no attention to the letter. Must have gone mad. What do you mean by that? You need not worry about the letter, the previous letter that I sent you. Don't care about the previous letter. Just ignore the previous letter. So what do you mean? He has not. So already each other. Now he says that through this letter he likes to inform her that still he is in love with that madam. He likes to marry that teacher. I do hope it is nothing very serious, said Miss Vyat, leaning forward. So Miss Vyat, no, she is also worrying. What is the news? What kind of news she is receiving? So is it a bad news or not? She's asking. I hope it is not a bad news. Oh no, thank you, Miss Vyat, blushed Miss Meadows. It's nothing bad at all. It is. And she gave an apologetic little laugh. It is from my fiancé. Saying that there was a pause. I see, said Miss Vyat, and another pause. Then you have 15 minutes more of your class, Miss Meadows, haven't you? So when that headmistress is asking her, is there anything serious? What is the problem? Is there any problem with that telegram? She's asking. So what is the reply made by this Miss Meadows? Nothing to worry. Everything is okay. Everything is going normally, she says, and she says also announces that she has received a telegram from her fiance. So what kind? So when she is about to tell the news what he has written in that telegram, she has been abruptly stopped by Miss Vyat, the headmistress. Again, she reminds her that still she says having 15 minutes for her class, and she asks her to go to her class back. Yes, Miss Vyat, she got up. She half ran towards the door. Oh, just 1 minute, Miss Meadows, said Miss Vyat. I must say I don't approve of my teachers having telegrams sent to them in school hours unless in case of very bad news, such as death. Explained Miss Vyat. Or a very serious accident or something to that effect. Good news, Miss Meadows will always keep you know. So this Miss Meadows, no, she has been called by this Miss Vyat while she is about to come out of the room. What is the thing? Why she has called her? She says that she cannot allow her teachers having telegrams during school hours, except it is a bad news. Otherwise, if it is a good news, there is no urgency. No, they can have it later on. So there is, if it is any important, if it is a bad news such as death or any serious accidents, they can have telegram during the school hours. Otherwise, it is not recommended. On the wings of hope, of love, of joy, Miss Meadows sped back to the music hall, up the aisle, up the steps, over to the piano. Now, so when we started reading this story, she comes to the class sorrowfully. She always thinks about the letter. While teaching them the lesson, the lament, she reminds a line from that letter, and she mingles the song. She mingles the song. What is the song? Lament with that mood of the letter. She combines. She cannot separate the song from the letter. Okay, am I right? So now she comes with full of joy, full of energy. She comes there as a vibrant star. Page 32, Mary, she said page 32. So initially she asked the students to take page number, initially 15, am I right? Now she's asking them to take page number 32. And picking up the yellow chrysanthemum, she held it to her lips to hide her smile. Now she takes the flower and she tries to conceal her smile. Okay. Then she turned up to the girls trapped with their baton. Page 32, girls, page 30. Now she speaks to them. Take page number 32, 32. She taps using that stick. We come here today with flowers overladen, with baskets of fruit and ribbons to boot, to congratulate. So it is a kind of, what kind of song it is? It's about a congratulatory song. It is a joyful song. Stop, stop, cried Miss Meadows. This is awful. This is dreadful. And she beamed at her girls. What is the matter with you all? Think, girls, think of what you are singing. Use your imaginations with flowers overladen, baskets of fruit and ribbons to boot, and congratulate. Miss Meadows broke off. Don't look so doleful, girls. No, this is not the expression that I expect from you. So just concentrate on the song which you are singing. You are singing a joyful song, happy, the song which is in a happy mood. Just think about the song, think about the word that you are singing. Just what has happened to you? Why are you looking so doleful? What do you mean by that? Why are you looking so sorrowful? Okay, it ought to sound warm, joyful, eager. So you need to sing the song with joy. Congratulate. Once more, quickly, all together. Now we can all sing once again the song. We can sing the song together. Now give it a full expression that I taught you. Just let us join and sing the song. She's asking them. And this time Miss Meadows' voice sounded over all the other voices, full deep, glowing with expression. Now she gives out extreme or complete expression. Now her voice is it is at the top of all the other voices. Okay, now she teaches them that song with full of energy. She started taking them what is the song? Lament. Now she ends the class with a song which is in a happy mood. So this is the story. What is the story? The singing lesson. So நம்ம இந்த கொஞ்சம் பேலன்ஸ் கொஞ்சம் இருக்கு இல்லையா, அதை அப்படியே தமிழ்ல பார்த்துடலாம். ஸோ இனிஷியலி அவங்களுக்கு வந்து பேஜ் நம்பர் வந்து 15ல இருக்கிற ஒரு சாங் லேமெண்ட் எடுத்து படிக்க சொல்றாங்க, பாட சொல்றாங்க. ஸோ எல்லாம் தனித்தனியா பாடிட்டு இருக்காங்க. ஃபர்ஸ்ட் அப்போ பாட்டா ஃபர்ஸ்ட் மொத்தமா பாடு, அப்புறம் பாட்டா பாடு, தென் எக்ஸ்பிரஷனோட பாடுன்னு சொல்லிட்டு இருக்காங்க. ஏன் பாட டீச் பண்ணிட்டே இருக்கிறப்ப என்ன பண்ணிட்டு இருக்காங்க, மனசுல வந்து அந்த லெட்டர் அவங்க ரீட் பண்ணுவாங்க. இந்த லைன் அப்படி இருக்கா, இந்த லைன் இப்படி எழுதியிருக்கானே, இது எப்படி இருக்கும் அப்படின்னு அதை பத்தி கவலை வந்துட்டே இருக்கு. அது பாடிட்டு இருக்காங்க. அகைன் என்ன பண்றாங்க, நான் இது எப்படி அவனால எழுத முடிஞ்சது இந்த லெட்டரை, நான் எப்படி கேன்சல்டுன்னு எப்படி நான் வெளியில சொல்லுவேன், ஸ்கூல்ல என்னால எப்படி சொல்ல முடியும், என்னால எல்லாரும் ஆல்ரெடி நான் மேரேஜ் எனக்கு ஃபிக்ஸ் ஆயிருக்குன்னு சொல்றப்ப யாரும் பிலீவ் பண்ணல, எஸ்பெஷலி இந்த சயின்ஸ் மிஸ்டர்ஸ் பிலீவே பண்ணல. அப்போ எப்படி நான் வந்து கேன்சல் ஆயிடுச்சுன்னு சொல்லிட்டு நான் எப்படி இருப்பேங்க, அது அவளுக்கு அது ரொம்ப ஒரு மாதிரி வருத்தமா இருக்கு. அப்ப இன்னும் எக்ஸ்பிரஷன் கொடுங்க, இன்னும் எக்ஸ்பிரஷன் கொடுங்கன்னா அவங்களுக்கு குழந்தைகளுக்கு ரெட்டா எடுத்து அகைன் சின்ன சின்ன பசங்களாம் அழவே ஆரம்பிச்சிட்டாங்க. ஃபுல் எக்ஸ்பிரஷன் கொடுக்க போனா எப்படி எக்ஸ்பிரஷன் கொடுக்க, அழுதுட்டே இருந்தா தானே கொடுக்க முடியும். ஸோ அந்த அழுகையெல்லாம் அந்த அழுதாச்சு பசங்கள்லாம். அப்ப மறுபடியும் நினைக்கிறா எப்படி அவனால எழுத முடியும், எனக்கு பிடிச்சிருந்தா அதை எழுதிருக்க மாட்டா இல்லையா, அதையே நினைச்சுட்டே இருக்கா. அப்ப அகைன் அந்த பசங்க பாடிட்டே இருக்காங்க. இப்ப நம்ம இது வந்து நம்ம இந்த நியூஸ்னால நம்ம இந்த ஸ்கூல்ல டீச்சும் பண்ண முடியாது, இனிமே இருக்க முடியாது அந்த ஸ்கூல்ல. ஏன்னா ஏற்கனவே எல்லாருக்கிட்டையும் எனக்கு கல்யாணம் நம்ம சொல்லிட்டேன். இப்ப அகைன் எனக்கு கல்யாணம் டிராப் ஆயிடுது, பிளான் கேன்சல்டு, கல்யாணம் மேரேஜ் டிராப். ஸோ ஒரு ப்ளூ ட்ரெஸ்ல அழகா வர மேட்டர் உங்களுக்கு ஒரு என்ன வந்திருக்கு, டெலிகிராம் வந்திருக்குன்னு சொல்றாங்க. எனக்கு டெலிகிராம் ஃபார் மீ மிஸ் பிளாட், எனக்கா ஒரு டெலிகிராம் வந்திருக்கு அப்படின்னு கேட்கறேன். அப்போ ஒருவேளை அவங்க பேசல் வந்து சூசைட் கமிட் பண்ணிட்டானோ, அதுதான் அதுல இருக்கும், என்ன இருக்கும், என்னாச்சோன்னு அவ பதறா. இவளோட மேடம் கேட்கறாரு, இது ஒன்னும் பிரச்சனை ஏதாவது கோட் வந்து எஸ்ன்னு சொல்லி ப்ரொசீடிங். அகைன் திடீர்னு கேன்சல்டுன்னு சொல்றான், மறுபடியும் பரவாயில்லன்னு சொல்றான். அகைன் நீ வந்து அந்த லெட்டர் நீ பார்க்க வேண்டாம் அப்படின்னு சொன்னா என்ன அர்த்தம், கல்யாணம் நடக்க போறதுன்னு அர்த்தம். அப்போ இவ வந்து மேடம் கேட்கிறா, ஒன்னும் சீரியஸா ஒன்னும் இல்லையே, எல்லாம் நார்மல் தானே அப்படின்னு கேட்கிறப்போ இவ சொல்ற, ஆமா ஒன்னும் இல்லை, நத்திங் பேட் அட் ஆல், ஒண்ணுமே கஷ்டமான விஷயம் எதுவும் இல்லை, ஒன்னு அப்படின்னு சொல்றேன். அப்போ என்னன்னு அவ கேட்கல, அதுக்கு முன்னாடி சொல்றேன் இது என்னோட ஃபியான்சி கிட்ட இருந்தா வந்திருக்குன்னு சொன்னப்போ ஒரு சின்ன பாஸ் கொடுக்குற, அதுக்குள்ளே மேடம் வந்து ஸ்டாப் பண்ணிட்டு அவ சொல்றா என்ன சொல்ற ஐசி அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு உங்களுக்கு இன்னும் 15 மினிட்ஸ் கிளாஸ் இருக்கு இல்லையா அப்படின்னு சொன்னா அப்ப என்ன அர்த்தம், நீங்க வந்து கிளாஸ் போங்க அப்படிங்கிற மாதிரி. அவ கிளம்புறச்சா திருப்பி டோர் கிட்ட போறச்ச அவளை கூப்பிடுறா, எதுக்கு கூப்பிடுறா அப்படின்னா எனக்கு என்னோட டீச்சர்ஸ் வந்து கிளாஸ் ஒர்க்கிங் ஹவர்ஸ்ல வந்து அன்னெசரியா எனக்கு வந்து டெலிகிராம் நார்மலா ஹாப்பி இருக்கிற விஷயம் நம்ம மெதுவா கூட கேட்டுக்கலாமே, அப்பயே உடனே கேட்கணும்னு ஒண்ணு அவசியம் இல்லையே அப்படின்னு மேடம் சொல்றேன். இவ்வளவு அதெல்லாம் கண்டுக்கல, அவங்க என்ன சொன்னாலும் பரவாயில்ல, இவ்வளவு ஃபுல்லா ஹாப்பியா இருக்காங்க. she is full of hope, love, joy ன்னு சொல்லு அப்படியே ஹாப்பியா அதே மூடோட கிளாஸ்க்கு வர. ஹாலுக்கு வந்தாச்சு, மேடையில் ஏறியாச்சு, ஸ்டெப்ஸ் எல்லாம் போய் பியானோ கிட்ட வந்து நின்னாச்சு. இப்ப எல்லாரும் என்ன சொல்றா, பேஜ் நம்பர் 15 எங்க இருக்கு, அகைன் 32 பேஜ் நம்பர் எடுக்க சொல்றேன். அப்ப 32 எடுத்து இப்ப வந்து எல்லோ பிரைஸ் அந்த பொண்ணு கொடுத்த ஃபிளார் அப்ப வாங்கல, சும்மா தேங்க்யூ மட்டும் சொல்லியாச்சு இல்லையா. இப்ப என்ன பண்றா, அப்ப அந்த சாங் பாக்குறோம். we come here today with flowers overladen with baskets of fruit and ribbons to boot to congratulate. So congratulatory, யாரையோ நம்ம விஷ் பண்ற மாதிரி கங்க்ராச்சுலேட் பண்ற மாதிரியான ஒரு சாங். இப்ப அந்த குழந்தை எல்லாம் பாடுறது, ஸ்டாப் இப்படி எல்லாம் பாடக்கூடாது, இது கேட்கவே முடியல, சகிக்கல கேட்கறது, நீங்க பாட கேட்கவே முடியல, இந்த சாங் இப்படியா பாடுறது, உங்களுக்கு எல்லாம் என்ன ஆச்சு, என்ன நடந்தது, இந்த சாங் இப்படியா, ஜஸ்ட் இமேஜின் பண்ணி பாரு என்ன பாட்டு பாடுறேங்கிறது யோசனை பண்ணிட்டு பாடணும். சோ இந்த லைன் அழகா இவ்வளவு ஹாப்பியா பாடணும், நீங்க இவ்வளவு டோல்ஃபுல்லா பாடுறீங்க, சாரஃபுல்லா பாடுறதுக்கு என்ன ஆச்சு, இதுதான் காரணம். என்னமோ அவளா ஆத்துல இருந்து அழுதுன்னு வந்து இங்க பாடுற மாதிரி கேட்கிறா. இவங்கதான் என்ன சொன்னாங்க, இனிஷியலி வந்து ஒரு லேமண்ட சொல்லி கொடுத்து இன்னும் எக்ஸ்பிரஷன் கூட சொல்லி எல்லாரும் அழ வச்சாச்சு. இப்ப வந்து திடீர்னு டக்குனு பேஜ திருப்பி 32ல வந்து பாடுனா எப்படி பாடுறது. சோ அந்த பசங்க பாவம் கொஞ்சம் டைம் எடுக்கிறது பாடுறதுக்குள்ள, ஹாப்பியா பாடுன்னு சொல்லிட்டு இப்ப வந்து மறுபடியும் டீச் பண்றா. ஈகர் ரொம்ப ஜாய்ஃபுல், இவ ஹாப்பியா இருக்கிறதா டக்குன்னு மாறிடான். குழந்தைங்க அந்த மூட்ல இருந்து வரணும்ல, ஸ்விட்ச் ஓவர் ஆகணும்ல, சேட் மூட்ல இருந்து ஹாப்பி மூடு கொஞ்சம் டைம் எடுக்கும் இல்லையா. அப்ப எல்லாரும் சேர்ந்து பாடலாம், ஹாப்பியா போகணும், சேர்ந்து பாடலாம்னு சொல்லிட்டு மறுபடியும் கூப்பிடுறோம். இப்போ எல்லாரும் சேர்ந்து பாடுறாங்க. இப்ப எல்லாரும் பாடுறச்சு அவளோட வாய்ஸ் மட்டும் மத்தவாளோட வாய்ஸோட தனியா தெரியுது, எடுப்பா தெரியுது. ஏன் அப்படின்னா ஃபுல்லா டீப் வாய்ஃபுல்லா பாடிட்டு இருக்கேன். So this is the story, the singing lesson written by Catherine Mansfield. Now let us see the discussion questions. Bring out the substances of Basil's letter to Miss Meadows. How would Miss Meadows usually treat Mary? How did her behavior towards the girl change that day? And third question is, briefly explain the cause of Miss Meadows' joy at the end. So these are the discussion questions for this story. What is the story? The singing lesson written by Catherine Mansfield. So I hope you all have understood this story clearly. Let us all meet in our next class. Thank you.